Hello, how is everyone? So, I'll just sort out a few things on my computer. If you could let me know what the sound is like in the comment section, that would be much appreciated.
Hello, how is everyone?
Just trying to sort a few things out. I think we're all good. Let's see how this goes. So, tonight we'll be doing a 50-mark quiz with 5 rounds of different topics and different genres and whatnot. So let's just double check everything's working. I think we've got people watching. It's all a bit weird. So if anyone could let me know what the sound is like in the comment section, it'd be much appreciated. Let me just send text rounds to everyone who knows meant to be watching. Great, I think we've got a few people on now. If we could just get a thumbs up in the chat for sound quality, picture quality, anything like that. Just give me a little thumbs up in the chat would be great. Cool. So we've got 5 rounds this evening with 10 questions in each round. We've got a variety of rounds, so some general knowledge, some specific topics, some fun rounds. Just to have a little bit of fun this evening, we can all work together. Let me just double check everything's on. So we've got good. Cool. So yeah, I think we will be starting shortly. Yeah, just trying to figure out if everything's working. Great. So I think we're gonna start now, if that's all right. Give it one more minute just for anyone else to join on if they want to. Grab yourself a drink, pop to the loo quickly. Yeah, we'll give it one more minute just for a few more people to join, and then we'll start the quiz. Good, I think we're all good. So I'm going to start. Round 1 is the general knowledge round. So a little bit of everything. That's alright with everyone. Okay, so starting off with round 1, question number 1. The Second World War is a 6-book series written by which former Prime Minister? The Second World War is a 6-book series written by which former Prime Minister? Okay, question number 2. In the Bible, who led the Israelites across the Red Sea? In the Bible, who led the Israelites across the Red Sea? Okay, question number 3. In what year did Twitter launch? I need an exact year for this one. In what year did Twitter launch? So question number 1 was the Second World War is a 6-book series written by which former Prime Minister? Question number 2, in the Bible, who led the Israelites across the Red Sea? And question number 3, in what year did Twitter launch? Moving on to question number 4. What type of car does Doc Brown drive in Back to the Future? What type of car does Doc Brown drive in Back to the Future? That's question number 4. Question number 5 is, what is the capital city of Argentina? What is the capital of Argentina? Question number 6. Question number 6. Which was the first James Bond film to star Roger Moore? Which was the first James Bond film to star Roger Moore? I'm going to need the title of the film. Don't necessarily need a year, just the title. So that's what was the first James Bond film to star Roger Moore? That is question number 6. Okay, question number 7. In what year did the Beatles split up? Question number 7. In what year did the Beatles split up? Question number 8. What city was Lewis Capaldi born in? What city was Lewis Capaldi born in? What city was Lewis Capaldi born in? That was question number 8. I've seen a few more people have joined, so just so you know, I will repeat all of the questions of round 1 quickly at a quicker pace once we've finished round 1. Okay. Question number 9. Which planet is nearest to the Sun? Which planet is nearest to the Sun? That's question number 9. And question number 10. Where is the muscle, the gluteus maximus, located? Where is the muscle, gluteus maximus, located? Okay, so I'm going to run through all the questions of round 1 for those who might have missed it, or just for a little recap. Okay, question number 1 of round 1, the general knowledge round. The Second World War is a 6-book series written by which former Prime Minister? Question number 2. In the Bible, who led the Israelites across the Red Sea? Question number 3. In what year did Twitter launch? Question number 4. What type of car does Doc Brown drive in Back to the Future? Question number 5. What is the capital city of Argentina? Question number 6. Which was the first James Bond film to star Roger Moore? Question number 7. In what year did the Beatles split up? Question number 8. What city was Lewis Capaldi born in? Question number 9. Which planet is nearest the Sun? And question number 10. Where is the muscle, the gluteus maximus, located? Okay, so we've just completely finished round 1. We won't mark it yet, we'll do round 2 first, and then we'll mark both simultaneously. So, round 2 is a cocktail round. So I will basically read out the ingredients and maybe a little hint to do with the cocktail, and you need to tell me what the name of the cocktail I'm describing is. So, question number 1. Gin and dry vermouth, gin and dry vermouth, decorated with a stuffed olive. What cocktail is this? It includes gin and dry vermouth, and it is decorated with a stuffed olive. What cocktail is this? That's question number 1. It includes gin and dry vermouth and is decorated with a stuffed olive. What cocktail is this? Question number 2. It includes Canadian whiskey, bitters and sweet vermouth. It is shaken and strained into a cocktail glass like the one I have here. Yes, this is a little clue to what glass it will be poured in. So it includes Canadian whiskey, bitters and sweet vermouth. It is shaken and strained into a cocktail glass. What cocktail is it? That's number 2. Okay, question number 3. It includes vodka, orange juice and Galliano. It is poured into a tall tumbler, such as this one, and you have to float the Galliano on top using the spoon, and then you pour on top of the spoon to balance it on top of the drink. It includes vodka and orange juice, and the Galliano is floating on top. That is question number 3. Question number 4. The drink includes lime, vodka and ginger beer. You pour it into a tall tumbler, drop a twist of lime peel inside, and then you will decorate it with a wedge of lime. You can use a glass like this. You can also use like a metal cup, they do it in some, or instead of a tall tumbler it can be found in like a smaller tumbler. Basically any kind of glass except from a cocktail glass, you would use this one. Okay, that is question number 4. That was lime, vodka and ginger beer in a glass like this or any other glass. It is decorated with a twist of lime peel inside and decorated with a wedge. So, question number 5. With this drink, you'll use a quarter of a lemon, half of a lime, some caster sugar and dark rum. You will pour this into a cocktail glass, such as this one, and you will decorate it with a cocktail cherry. But what drink am I describing? It's a quarter of a lemon, half of a lime, caster sugar and dark rum, poured into a cocktail glass and decorated with a cocktail cherry. Now question number 6, let me just get the animation. You have dark rum, coconut milk and crushed pineapple. It will be blended and strained into a tall tumbler, such as this one. It's also commonly seen in, I didn't get to get an image of this one, it's like that. That's all the clue you're getting, because if I showed the actual glass it would be a bit of a giveaway, but it's like an hourglass, but like someone chopped off the top. So it has number 6, dark rum, coconut milk and crushed pineapple. These are blended and strained into a tall tumbler, such as the one next to me. Question number 7. Inside this drink, you'll find tequila, Cointreau, and lime juice. It's poured into a, wrong glass, poured into a cocktail glass, which will then have been rimmed in fine salt. It has tequila, Cointreau, and lime juice poured into a cocktail glass, which has been rimmed in fine salt. So you'll have tequila, Cointreau and lime juice poured into a cocktail glass and rimmed in fine salt. Okay, question number 8. Sugar, gin and soda water. It's poured into a tall tumbler and served with several straws. The drink will include sugar, gin and soda water. It is poured into a tall tumbler, such as this one, and served with many straws. They're often colourful, if that's a little clue. Don't think it would be. Okay, question number 9. The drink includes orange juice and champagne. It will be decorated with an orange slice and served in a tumbler such as this. Question number 9. Orange juice and champagne. Decorated with an orange slice and poured in a tumbler such as this. And the final question of this round, number 10, Canadian whiskey, egg whites, lemon juice, sugar, Pernod are the ingredients. It will be poured into a cocktail glass. It includes Canadian whiskey, egg whites, lemon juice, sugar and Pernod, and it will be poured into a cocktail glass such as this one here. What drink is it? Okay, so we're going to run through this round again just from the top for any questions anybody has. Okay, so question number 1. The drink includes gin and dry vermouth. It is decorated with a stuffed olive and poured into a cocktail glass. Question number 2 is including Canadian whiskey, bitters and sweet vermouth. It is shaken and strained also into a cocktail glass. Question number 3 includes vodka, orange juice and Galliano. It will be poured into a tall tumbler and you will float the Galliano on top of this mix. Question number 4 includes lime, vodka and ginger beer. Poured into a tall tumbler, you drop a twist of lime peel and decorate with a wedge. Question number 5. Quarter of a lemon, half of a lime, caster sugar and dark rum. Poured into a cocktail glass and decorated with a cocktail cherry. Question number 6. Dark rum, coconut milk and crushed pineapple, blended and strained into a tall tumbler such as this one. Next drink includes tequila, Cointreau and lime juice. It will be poured into a cocktail glass which had already been rimmed with fine salt. Question number 8 includes sugar, gin and soda water. will be poured into a tall tumbler and served with many straws. Question number 9 includes orange juice and champagne, decorated with an orange slice, and will be poured into a tall tumbler such as this one. And finally, for this cocktail round, question number 10, Canadian whiskey, egg whites, lemon juice, sugar and Pernod poured into a cocktail glass. So we're going to go back over the answers for round 1 and then we'll continue for the answers of round 2. Let me just get the screen. There we go. So, round 1, marking of the answers. Question number 1 was, the Second World War is a 6-book series written by which former Prime Minister? This was Winston Churchill. This was written by Winston Churchill for number 1. Question number 2. In the Bible, who led the Israelites across the Red Sea? This was Moses. That was number 2. The answer was Moses. I can't say his name. Oh my god, I went to CME primary school. Moses. Okay. Question number 3. In what year did Twitter launch? This was 2006. Twitter launched in 2006 for number 3. Question number 4. Which type of car does Doc Brown drive in Back to the Future? This is obviously a DMC DeLorean. The famous car of this movie. DMC DeLorean. Question number 5. What is the capital city of Argentina? This was Buenos Aires. I have not said that right. Buenos Aires. I'll give you the spelling. B-U-E-N-O-S-A-I-R-E-S. Buenos Aires. Okay, question number 6. Which was the first James Bond film to star Roger Moore? This was Live and Let Die, released in 1973. That was number 6, Live and Let Die in 1973. Question number 7. In what year did the Beatles split up? This was 1970. They split up in 1970 for question 7. Question number 8. What city was Lewis Capaldi born in? This was Glasgow. Question number 8. The answer is Glasgow. At least I can say that one right. What city was Lewis Capaldi born in? Glasgow. Moving on to question number 9. The question was, which planet is nearest to the Sun? And the answer is Mercury. Mercury is the planet closest to the Sun. And the final question of the general knowledge round, where is the gluteus maximus muscle located? This is the bottom. Trying really hard not to laugh because I'm immature. So, where is the gluteus maximus located? It is in the bottom. Well, it is the bum. It's the actual cheek, if you'd like to be precise. Don't get an extra point for cheek. So moving around that through that, let's start that. Question number 1, Winston Churchill. Question number 2, Moses. Question number 3, 2006. Question number 4, DMC DeLorean. Question number 5, Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires. Question number 6, Live and Let Die. Question number 7, 1970. Question number 8, Glasgow. Question number 9, Mercury. Question number 10, bottom. Moving on to the cocktails round. Question number 1 was gin and dry vermouth, decorated with a stuffed olive. This was a martini. It's a martini glass. Cocktail glass, martini glass. That was question number 1, a martini. Okay. Question number 2. Canadian whiskey, bitters and sweet vermouth, shaken and strained into a cocktail glass. This was a Manhattan. So number 1, a martini, and number 2, Manhattan. Okay. Number 3 includes vodka, orange juice and Galliano. You pour into a tall tumbler and float the Galliano on top. This is of course a Harvey Wallbanger, a favourite of my nan's. So my nan should be watching this. I hope you got that right. So question number 3 was a Harvey Wallbanger. Question number 4 includes lime, vodka and ginger beer, poured into a tall tumbler, dropped with a twist of lime peel inside and decorated with a wedge of lime. This was a Moscow Mule. Question number 5. Quarter of a lemon, half of a lime, caster sugar and dark rum. Poured into a cocktail glass and decorated with a cocktail cherry. This was a daiquiri. A daiquiri. That was question number 5 and the answer is a daiquiri. Question number 6. The cocktail includes dark rum, coconut milk and crushed pineapple. This will be blended and strained into a tall tumbler. This is a pina colada. I tried to give you a clue of that, but thought I'd give it away. So I didn't. But yes, that was question number 6. The answer is a pina colada. Moving on to question number 7. This drink includes tequila, Cointreau and lime juice. This will be poured into a cocktail glass which had already been rimmed in fine salt. This is a margarita. Tequila, Cointreau and lime juice in a cocktail glass rimmed in fine salt. This is a margarita for question 7. Question number 8 includes sugar, gin and soda water. Be poured into a tall tumbler and served with many straws. This is a gin sling. A gin sling for question number 8. Question number 9. The cocktail includes orange juice and champagne. It will be decorated with an orange slice and poured into a tall tumbler, such as this one is a Bucks Fizz. Question number 9 and the answer is Bucks Fizz. And the final question for this round is Canadian whiskey, egg whites, lemon juice, sugar and Pernod poured into a cocktail glass. This is a rattlesnake. This is a rattlesnake. So that's the end of this round. I'll just quickly run through them. Ignore the current glass because I'm going to run through it so quickly. I'm not going to change the glasses. Question number 1 was martini. Question number 2 was a Manhattan. Question number 3 was a Harvey Wallbanger. Question number 4 was a Moscow Mule. Question number 5 was a daiquiri. Question number 6 was a pina colada. Question number 7 was a margarita. Question number 8 was a gin sling. Question number 9 was a Bucks Fizz. And finally, question number 10 was a rattlesnake. If you want, you can post your numbers that you got out of 10 or out of 20 so far in the comments section. If you fancy that, that's all good. So I'll be moving on to the next round, which is Guess the Celebrity Baby Edition. So let me just, yep, I've got, yes, so on the screen you currently have 10 celebrities. You'll have, I'll give you until, it's currently basically 7:30. You have until 7:35 until 7:35 to complete these answers 1 to 10. I hope you do well. one more minute left to figure out who the little babies are, and then we will go through the answers for this round. Okay, so I think time has run up. So let's go through the answers. This is for the round 3, the Guess Who Celebrity Baby Edition. So, question number 1. This little baby here was Freddie Flintoff. Question number 1 was Freddie Flintoff. Question number 2. This was Jennifer Aniston. Question number 2 was Jennifer Aniston. A few of you may have seen this one before, as I know she has posted it on her Instagram and like recreated it or something, but I just thought throw it in there anyway. Question number 3 was John Travolta. Look how adorable that is. The eyes. Oh, John Travolta is number 3. Question number 4 was George Clooney. Question number 4 was George Clooney. I'm going to run through the first row again. So that's question number 1, Freddie Flintoff. Question number 2, Jennifer Aniston. Question number 3, John Travolta. Question number 4, George Clooney. So through to the second line. Question number 5 is Justin Bieber. Question number 6 is Freddie Mercury. Question number 7 is Lily Reinhart. And question number 8 is Tom Hanks. Run through that line again. Question number 5, Justin Bieber. Question number 6, Freddie Mercury. Question number 7, Lily Reinhart. Question number 8, Tom Hanks. Moving on to the final row. Question number 9 is Ed Sheeran. And question number 10 is Kim Kardashian. So I'm going to run through the whole round. Question number 1, Freddie Flintoff. Question number 2, Jennifer Aniston. Question number 3, John Travolta. Question number 4, George Clooney. Question number 5, Justin Bieber. Question number 6, Freddie Mercury. Question number 7, Lily Reinhart. Question number 8, Tom Hanks. Question number 9, Ed Sheeran. And question number 10, Kim Kardashian. So that is round 3 completed. So now we'll be moving on to round 4. For this round, I had to split it in half. So you'll see 5 of the questions on this slide, and then the final 5 questions on the next slide. I did make a mistake. I'm just going to prompt you now. I've named both 1 to 5. I've just noticed that now by looking at my screen, so I apologise for that. If I can, whilst you are going through them, I will try and edit the numbers now. But for the first round is Guess the Movie. You've got 5 questions there, and I'll give you until 7:40. So that's 2 minutes to complete these. really sorry for that. Just realised I changed the numbers on the current slide as well. So I'm just going to re-enter these for us now. So sorry about this. I'll try and edit it better next week. But continue answering these 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You've got 1 more minute to complete these. The emojis will depict the movie, and you've got to try and guess what the movie could be. So, time's up for this round. I will now move on to the questions for the second half. This is questions 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Ignore the fact that it does say 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. As I tried to explain, I can't edit one slide without the numbers on the other one changing, so it's just a little bit annoying. So this is the questions for 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Can you guess the movie? For this one, I'll give you till 7:43, so you've got 2 more minutes remaining, and then we will go through all of the answers for this round. One more minute remaining until we double check the answers, just thought I'd let you know. Okay, so let's check the answers for this round, if that's okay with everyone. I hope everyone understood this round, and if you did, let me know in the comments, or if you'd prefer, text me and I'll do a round like this again, hopefully next week, as I had several in the bank, shall we say. So, question number 1. This is Blade Runner. Question number 1 is Blade Runner. Question number 2. This is E.T. As you can get the emojis are saying E.T. call home. You get it? So question number 1 is Blade Runner, and question number 2 is E.T. Question number 3 is King's Speech. Question number 3 is King's Speech. And question number 4 is 4 Weddings and a Funeral. Question number 5 is The Wolf of Wall Street. Moving on to 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Question number 6 is Moneyball. Question number 7 is Silence of the Lambs. Question number 8 is Finding Nemo. Question number 9 is The Good, the Bad and the Ugly. And question number 10 is Sixth Sense. Question number 10 is Sixth Sense. So I'll run through this round one more time from the top. Question number 1, The Blade Runner. Question number 2, E.T. Question number 3, King's Speech. Question number 4, 4 Weddings and a Funeral. Question number 5, The Wolf of Wall Street. Question number 6, Moneyball. Question number 7, Silence of the Lambs. Question number 8, Finding Nemo. Question number 9, The Good, the Bad and the Ugly. And question number 10, Sixth Sense. So that completes round 4. Yep, round 4 completed. So, moving on to the final round of tonight's pub quiz. We've stuck to a true and false round like we had last week, except this time it's more of a music edition. Last week we had a like true or false laws, if they were real or if they were fake. But this time we're having a music edition. So I'm going to tell you some facts to do with musical artists, to do with songs, bands and whatnot. And all you need to do is tell me if they are true or if they are false. So, question number 1 of the final round is, Shania Twain is a distant relative of the Huckleberry Finn writer Mark Twain. Shania Twain is a distant relative of the Huckleberry Finn writer Mark Twain. Is this false or is this true? Is this true or is this false, I meant to say. Question number 2. Actually, I'll give you a little minute with that one. Shania Twain is a distant relative of the Huckleberry Finn writer Mark Twain. Is this true or false? Question number 2. Radiohead's Tom York, his real name is not Tom, it's actually John. Radiohead's Tom York's real name is not actually Tom, it's really John. Is this true or false? Radiohead's Tom York, his real name is not Tom, it's really John. That is question number 2. Question number 3. Robbie Williams was just 14 years old when he joined Take That. Robbie Williams was just 14 years old when he joined Take That. Is this true or is this false? That was question number 3. Question number 4. The first ever music video played on MTV was Video Killed the Radio Star. Is this true or false? The first ever music video played on MTV was Video Killed the Radio Star. That's question number 4. Question number 5. Billy Crystal's babysitter when he was just a kid was the famous jazz artist Billie Holiday. Billy Crystal's babysitter when he was just a kid was the famous jazz artist Billie Holiday. Is this true or is this false? Billy Crystal's babysitter when he was just a kid was the famous jazz artist Billie Holiday. Is this true or is this false? Question number 7. John Lennon once owned an island in Clew Bay off the coast of County Mayo. Is this true or is this false? John Lennon once owned an island in Clew Bay off the coast of County Mayo. If you don't know where County Mayo is, it's Ireland. Googled that earlier. John Lennon once owned an island in Clew Bay off the coast of County Mayo. That is question number 6. Moving on to question number 7. Elton John refuses to wear a backstage pass at his gigs, and this is because he believes everyone should already know who he is. Question number 7. Elton John refuses to wear a backstage pass at his gigs because he believes everyone should already know who he is. Is this true or is this false? Question number 8. Justin Bieber has a fear of oranges and specifies that at each venue he plays must be cleared of them before he enters the building. Question number 8. Justin Bieber has a fear of oranges and specifies that each venue he plays at must be cleared of them before he enters the building. Is this true or is this false? That's question number 8. Question number 9. Only half of the U2 members were actually born in Ireland. Question number 9. Only half of the U2 members were actually born in Ireland. And finally, question number 10. The American rapper Drake was actually born in prison whilst his mother was in for stealing lipsticks. Question number 10. The American rapper Drake was actually born in prison whilst his mother was in for stealing lipsticks. Is this true or is this false? We'll now run through round 5 from top to bottom one more time, just so everybody understands the questions. Question number 1. Shania Twain is a distant relative of the Huckleberry Finn writer Mark Twain. Question number 2. Radiohead's Tom York is not his real name. Tom is not his real name. It's really John. Question number 3. Robbie Williams was just 14 years old when he initially joined Take That. Question number 4. The first ever music video played on MTV was Video Killed the Radio Star. Question number 5. Billy Crystal's babysitter when he was just a kid was the famous jazz artist Billie Holiday. Question number 6. John Lennon once owned an island in Clew Bay off the coast of County Mayo. Question number 7. Elton John refuses to wear a backstage pass at his gigs. This is because he believes everybody should already know who he is. Question number 8. Justin Bieber has a fear of oranges and therefore specifies that every venue he plays at must be cleared of them before he enters the building. Question number 9. Only half of the U2 members were actually born in Ireland. Question number 10, The American rapper Drake was actually born in prison whilst his mother was in for stealing lipsticks. So we're going to go through the answers of this in just a minute. I'll let you put down any corrections you might be going through. Okay. This is the final round and the final answers for this round. Question number 1 was false. Shania Twain is not a distant relative of Mark Twain. This question number 1 is false. Question number 2 is also false. His real name is actually Tom, spelled Thom. Question number 3 was also false. Robbie Williams was, I don't know how old he was when he joined Take That, but he was not 14 years old. Okay. Question number 4 was true. The first video played on MTV was in fact Video Killed the Radio Star. Number 5 was true. Billie Holiday was the babysitter of Billy Crystal when he was just a little kid. And question number 6. John Lennon once owned an island in Clew Bay off the coast of County Mayo was true. Question number 7. Elton John refuses to wear a backstage pass at his gigs because he believes everyone should already know who he is. This is true. Diva alert. This is number 7 was true. Number 8. Justin Bieber has a fear of oranges and specifies that each venue he plays at must be cleared of them before he enters the building. This is false. Question number 9. Only half of the U2 members were actually born in Ireland. This is true. Question number 10. The American rapper Drake was actually born in prison whilst his mother was in for stealing lipsticks. This is false. So just to run through the answers, number 1 is false, number 2 is false, number 3 is false, number 4 is true, number 5 is true, number 6 is true, number 7 is true, number 8 is false, number 9 is true, and number 10 is false. So that is taken us to the end of our quiz tonight, just in time for the hour. I hope you all enjoyed and had a lovely evening. It's been a great honour to host this quiz, and I hope I can see you all again back next Tuesday. I'm hoping it's next Tuesday. I might do one between then, or I might try and do a different kind of live stream of some sort, but put it in your calendars, next Tuesday for the next pub quiz. If there's any particular rounds, like genres, like we had a cocktail round, I might do a beer round next week. Or if you enjoyed one of last week's round that you'd like me to bring back with new questions and new answers, then feel free to comment that back down. If you don't have a YouTube account and therefore can't comment, feel free to text me or my mum or my dad, because that's probably why you're here. So I hope you all had a lovely evening and enjoy the rest of it. Good night.